welcome. I'm Madeleine. I teach restorative yoga and meditation at Beyond Me, and I would like to lead you into a guided meditation for the next 30 minutes. I'm holding this meditation in my house. You can see my little cat Bowie is joining us. So the theme that I'm guided to use has just been a full moon. In fact, it was yesterday, so pretty powerful flower moon, which is a beautiful, poignant big moon, marking the beginning of Beltane, which is halfway between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. So celebrated in kind of Celtic traditions, really revered. It's a very powerful time. It was also the moon that the Buddha was born under and died under. So a really powerful, poignant, important moon as well for the Buddhist community and tradition. So I feel it's quite a special, let's say, what's the word? Auspicious time to do this, especially when we're in lockdown, and as you can see, everyone's just a bit flat and tired. Bowie's demonstrating there. So this is just a really powerful transmission that I wanted to share for you guys to have a taster of what it's like to come to a meditation of mine, to be guided into a place of deep peace, surrender, finding that still place between the thoughts, between any any kind of emotional intensity which we are riding the waves of at the moment. I think it's pretty heightened in the lockdown, or it might not be. It might feel quite a nourishing time to slow down and like really connect, and finding that space in the stillness of being home and not having to rush out the house and run around. It could be quite a nice centering time to connect with your practice and find that place of that peace. So I want you to find a nice, comfortable, cozy place in the house, wherever that might be, nice and quiet, somewhere where you won't be disturbed. Maybe you want to wear your favourite jumper and get cozy and get a blanket. You might want to lie down, or you might want to be seated. I'm on a bolster. I'm wearing a shirt so I'm not too cold, my arms are covered. Just taking a few nice deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Into the body, out the head, in through the nose. Exhaling, releasing through the mouth. Inhale one more time. Finding that space. Now just allowing your awareness to come to the breath, the ebb and flow, the rise and fall. As you close the eyes or keeping the gaze softly down, tuning into the body, tuning into how it feels right now in this moment. Can you soften anywhere in the body that might be holding on to any tightness? Softening the jaw, softening through the throat, the collarbone, the shoulders. You might need to move those places a little bit just to release a bit more. still might want to make some audible sighs. Just give yourself these moments to drop into this connectedness, this space. You might want to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. If you're seated, hands on your knees. Or if you're lying down, arms rested, palms up, open to the sky, receiving the energy of the life force that's flowing around us right now. Remembering that we are energy. We are charged by the life force through the breath. Charge is our energy. And as we connect to the breath, we are using that breath as fuel, charging us up, charging the battery, igniting the power within ourselves, consciously deciding to connect. In this connection through the breath into the body, we are moving out of those thoughts whirling around in our heads. And noticing if they are there, not judging, accepting we are human beings. We have brains and they are wired to solve problems. We are wired to perceive danger and keep ourselves safe. So it's really natural that we have constant conversations going around, constant thoughts, scanning for issues, scanning for problems, attaching. But we can make a decision in these moments to use the breath, to breathe, awareness, an observation of that thought and move away from it. We don't have to attach, we can simply notice and then come back to this peace in the breath. Knowing that we are energy, energy in motion, that moves, that flows. Just like the air and the breath, it's constantly circulating, flowing, nourishing our beings, keeping us alive. In the breath we can find freedom in that space where we don't attach to the thoughts. Taking another inhale, exhale, dropping deeper into the body, releasing the repetitive thoughts, releasing the tension. Hopefully finding that connection now, feeling the energy in your bodies. You might feel it traveling, you might just feel a sense of peace. You might find a place where you just feel absolute surrender and relaxation. Or you might be searching for the relaxation, feeling frustrated that you can't get there. Staying in the mind, listening to the mind telling you that you're not doing it right, that you're not relaxed, that you're tense, that you can't do it, that you're too emotional, too stressed, too tired, too in pain, too sore, too achy. let's just breathe into that right now and let it go with a sigh. Release that. Say thank you, mind. Thank you for telling me this, for reminding me that I am human and I have these thoughts and these feelings and sensations. And I also have my breath to move past this, to acknowledge this, and just accept this right now as I move into the space between these sensations and thoughts. Say thank you. I am not my mind. I am not my pain. I am the peace between. I am the awareness that surrounds all of this beingness right now. Now, moving slowly, I'm going to lead you from a place of the mental body into our energetic bodies. Moving from the energy that is going on in the mind, around the head, moving with our eyes closed. Just let's tune into the energy of the moon. I talked about the supermoon, the flower moon, the feminine qualities of the moon. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, just being our humanness right now. From this place, let's connect with the feminine qualities of the moon and her essence. Her essence is bright right now. Her essence is magnifying everything in life right now. She is very gentle and powerful. She comes out at night when we're sleeping or when we're winding down, such as meditation or rest or being still. We can tune into this powerful, gentle stillness of the moon energy that is bringing her light into our being, into our minds, casting a light on our shadows, or just reminding us that we are beings of light. We are all part of the same parcel of the universe. Taking a deep breath into that concept that we are all fragments of the moon energy. And feeling her energy gliding down through those rays of light into our being, casting light, sparkling through into our cells, through the breath, flowing into our energy bodies, like a river washing through our channels of our veins, washing through any stiffness, breathing space, flowing into any blockages, lighting up every single one of our cells. And now using the mind's eye, imagining every single cell of our being lighting up like a night light, like a fairy light, like a candle, sparkling bright, turning on. That energy is flicking every switch of our cell, lighting up that cell, those trillions and millions of cells that make up our beingness. From our head, pouring down through the crown of the head, washing through every cell of our head, lighting up like a giant switch, pouring through every cell and molecule of our head, down through the third eye, through the cheeks, through the jaw, breathing in through the mouth, feeling that travelling down through the throat. And as it lights up every cell of our being, creating space to be, space in our bodies to breathe, to let go. Letting go as you relax through the shoulders, feeling that light switching through the shoulder blades, through the joints, through the arms, through the collarbone. It's now gliding down through the chest, into the heart space, allowing that light to expand and shine bright through the heart center. Feel your light in your heart expanding through every inhale and exhale. As you expand the rib cage, all the switches of the cells are flicking on, lighting up. Enjoying that sensation of being light up through your cells. You're doing this with your own imagination now. Feeling that beautiful, nourishing energy as it travels through the heart, the lungs, the respiratory system, keeping a beautiful space of light through the diaphragm, expanding through the back of the lungs, through the back of the chest, opening up every vertebrae in the body, imagining your vertebrae lighting like a bright white ultraviolet light as it travels through every single vertebrae, winding down through the coccyx, and then as it lights up the last vertebrae in the tailbone, your whole pelvis lights up with this amazing, brilliant, beautiful essence of the moonlight. It's traveling into the cells, swirling around your pelvis, feeling that beautiful sensation as your pelvis relaxes and your womb, or your pelvis area, as it now feels restored by this nourishing, beautiful, sparkling light. And now let's imagine that traveling and relaxing every single muscle through the pelvis into the top of the hip flexors, nourishing our muscles, releasing all of that tightness through that's cultivated when we walk and carry ourselves through the day. We can let that go now, feeling it traveling into the joints of the kneecaps. Now you might feel pins and needles, you might need to move a little bit, but just maintain that vision of the light traveling down. You might want to even massage your back of your legs a little bit if you're sitting. Just bring that awareness of the light down through the shins. Feeling that traveling now to the ankle joints. Nourishing the feet, are amazing feet that take us through our day, bearing the weight of our beings. The light is nourishing every cell of our feet, every joint, every little tiny vessel in our feet, every molecule, every particle of our being is being completely lit up by this light. And now as it enters through the joints of the toes, right to the edge of the top of our toes, we are now emitting this brilliant essence through our cells of our beings, through our fingertips, to the ends of our toes, the top of our heads, our crown. Feeling this beautiful white light nourishing every part of our being right here, right now. Vibrating with this peaceful, expansive, open energy that's within us right here. Just taking a few breaths in and exhale. And as you breathe in and out, you almost feel the light sparkling through the breath, flickering like a Christmas tree, or like beautiful lights in the sky, like the stars twinkling in the sky. Every fibre of our being is lit up by this essence. Just taking a really beautiful inhale, nourishing our being with this life force energy right now. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths, holding that in our mind's eye, smiling into this space of peace. Nothing to do, nowhere to be right now, except in this energetic field of connection with yourself in this space. Thank you, mind, for any thoughts that are coming into the space right now. I appreciate you, and I also appreciate my connection with myself, receiving this nourishing awareness that I've cultivated. Thank you. And now, just keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft, wriggling the fingertips, wriggling the toes, maybe giving a stretch above the head. You might want to roll your shoulders, sway your head from side to side, move the chin to the chest, to the shoulders. Breathing in, just bringing awareness back into the body, grounding in that energy. Just take your time, maybe just blinking your eyes slowly, open, bringing the awareness back into the room, into the space. Maybe placing one hand on your heart, left hand, right hand on your belly. Taking a deep breath in here. Letting go on the out breath. We'll do 2 more. Inhale. 1 more here. Inhale. Maybe unifying our energy together with the sound of Om, just to ground back into our bodies, out of our heads. Sometimes we can go quite out into space sometimes with that. So deep breath in, and on the exhale we'll chant 3 times Om. Hands palm together, heart center. Thank you so much for coming and joining me in this meditation. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you sometime soon. I do Sunday nights at Beyond Move, 6 till 7. So I will guide you with some movement and then into kind of a similar style of meditation. And feel free to send me any comments, ask me any questions, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.